Here we go. We're here with 429 of My Hero. I can't believe that we're almost here. We're almost at the finish. I can't believe it. Like, it's one of those things where I'm like not trying to digest it. Not gonna do too long of a recap. Last chapter ended. I'm just gonna go with the ending. Was Ochiko said that she was going to spend some time back home because the restrictions on them being stuck in the dorms have been lifted. So if you wanted to stay at the dorms, you could. If you wanted to go back home, you could. So Ochiko said she was going to go home for a little bit, and then Sue went looking for her and couldn't find her, but all of her stuff was still there. So seemingly everyone scattered around to go look for her, and Deku ran up to the cliff where him and Ochiko had their conversation before this previous war happened. And she's up there. She's very emotional. So I think we're going to have Deku, in a way, return the favor that she did for him, right? Pleading to the people, to the refugees that were in the UA barrier during the Dark Deku arc. And I think he might repay it. He might strike a chord to her. So let's hop in. Let's see. 429. It's the last color page. Yo. It's the last one. They got Shinso up in here now. Full screen. I need to zoom in on everybody. Look at Deku's hands. Oh my gosh. Look at his hands. I'm full screening. Look at his hands. It's like he's got the scar right here on the top of his head, which is why his head needed to be shaved. He's got the scar under his eye. And look at his hands. Oh my goodness. Look at his hands. They never were like this before. His hands look terrible. Oh. Hello, Cinnamon Roll's been through a lot. Sure, he's not wearing his mask anymore. I feel like I should have noted that last chapter because I feel like we've seen him without his mask. You're finally drawing her not invisible either. Finally drawing her not invisible. Jiro doesn't have an ear. Got Shinso up in here. Bakugo scar. Bakugo's not drawn with his hand all messed up. So there's something. He's not moving it. Right? He's not moving it. It's like drooped here. And his arm's on the sleeve. Man. Series is over, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. All right. Here we go. Hold on. This song does not fit the mood of this. Hold on. I'm sorry. We'll go with that. Okay. Here we go. Zooming in. All I heard about my quirk was that it was a freak variant unrelated to any others in my family's history. Out of nowhere, my mom, dad, sister, uncle, aunt, grandma, grandpa, and great-grandpa stopped being nice to me. Am I reading the right chapter? They tied me up and locked me in the basement. I was so scared and sad, I started crying and screaming, so they sewed my mouth shut to keep it from opening wide. This is the individual from a couple chapters ago. I don't know how many years went by, but one day they told me the country's doomed and tossed a bunch of water and baked goods at me. After that, I never saw them again. Some more time passed, and with a big crash, something cut an opening into an opening down into my basement, excuse me. Just like that, I was free to go outside. Time out. I wanted to read this again. Individual's hands. All I heard about my quirk was that it was a freak variant unrelated to any others, so it was a mutation. Not too many mutations that we see. Like, we know Eri was a mutation. We know that we were assuming that All For One and Yoichi's quirks were like mutations because of their hair color. I want to say that was what was floating around, but we learned that actually they were the first two quirk users. So we know Eri is a mutation, and seemingly this individual's quirk is a mutation as well, since it doesn't line up with anything that was from its family. Okay, 429. I am here. The sunlight was painful and scary because I wasn't used to it. What had I done wrong? Why did I have to feel so sad? All this time I've been so scared and sad. So why are all these people smiling so much? Oh my goodness. It's the house that Shigaraki sent Deku through in that one double spread. I have to go back and look. I feel like I know what you're talking about. I have to go back and look. That's terrible. I've always loved seeing people smile. That's why I set out to be a hero. Ochiko, you could have just done the right thing like a plain old hero, yet you went above and beyond and spared a thought for me. Toga wearing her clothes. I got to live on at the cost of Himiko's life. It's my fault she's Uraraka. She's like trying to she's hurting, boy. She's hurting. Deku, why are you here? How'd you? I just knew somehow. So I leapt over with One for All. Because this is the spot where we had our heart to heart. That's not what I meant. I said I was heading home for now. Which would have been fine. But I had a feeling you'd be here. Why come though? When I don't feel like being seen? I'm sorry. But I want to I want you to show me what you're going through. Because Uraraka, you've always been this way. Even back during the entrance exam. It's my quirk, sorry for stopping you, but well, it's bad omen, trip and fall, yeah. And with the entrance and with the points we needed to pass. Wait. I feel like I'm missing something. Go back. Next page. Go back. You've always been this way, even back during the entrance exam, and with the points we needed to pass, all along without fail. See how much his art has grown since then. You prioritize others over yourself. It's a pot calling the kettle black, Deku. During the sports festival, too. Every time since way back. You've been saving me every step of the way. You're my hero. I don't think her little heart could take all this, sir. My heart can't take all this, sir. Which is why I can't keep taking that strength of yours for granted. Holding a hand can be enough to soothe the pain. Look at oh man. Himiko, it's my fault she's dead. when heroes need protecting. If only I didn't get stabbed. If only my head wasn't full of pointless thoughts. Because her quirk let her share blood with others. But it didn't have to end like that. I bet I could have found another way. If only I'd figure her out sooner. Maybe it would have gone differently. If we met as little kids? Yeah, who will be there to protect them? I get it. The same thing's been weighing on me about Tenko. About Tomura Shigaraki, I mean. I was told that I couldn't tackle that battle the same way as all the others. All for One said it. All for One himself said it. That the path I chose was a thorny one. Even so, I know if we keep going above and beyond to reach out, even when nobody's asking, it'll make a difference. Ah, she really is here. We're here for you too. Ochiko, you silly head, the city's all lit up and bright. I was waiting for you to open up to me. You know you can say whatever's on your mind. I'm like, he's still like the ember's still there. That was a big burst you used to get here. How's the ember doing? It's fine. Huh? The ember? Wait, you mean? Hold on. No, hold on. Why didn't you say anything? Oh, now they're all, oh my gosh. Now they're all like stressing out over it. I completed One for All. That amalgamation of power woven together by courage and heroism. Monoma got his own statue. Of course. Okay. Little Aerie. Is this music class for little Aerie? She's adorable. Going forward, as long as everyone contributes to the weaving. Farewell, Yama's going away party. She's tearing it up. Broadening the scope of the billboard chart, you say? That's one part of the plan, yeah. But only once the country is on its feet again, of course. It's clear that plenty of folks besides us pro-heroes played a huge role in the war. Which is why we should also be giving props to the heroes in the original sense of the word, and not just currently employed, professional, capital H, heroes. I thought you might want to lean away from the whole popularity contest altogether. That makes sense if you were only seeing the cons of the system and none of the pros. But I'm talking about an update that doesn't toss the baby out with the bathwater. Okay? All Might's eyes aren't like completely like sunken in. Because even the greatest of all time can only handle so much. And if we're hoping to save more folks, those saviors gotta include more than just us pros. I see. In the hopes of cultivating any number of great heroes. This individual is just wandering out into the streets. And what's gonna happen? Because I see people are just staring at him. I see like these people are like, this guy is like looking at him. Why just me? Oh my goodness. Why did I suffer? You there, boy. Ah. Oh no. I still wonder whether or not a hero helped that little boy after I walked away. Now and then it keeps me up at night. That day, Izuku Midoriya demonstrated to society the need to support each other. He taught us that sitting back and doing nothing isn't an option. I know that what he did hit home with society, and I bet that someday soon, you'll be just fine because Granny is here to help. Hey, is all well with you two? Heroes will have time to kill. uh Yay. I don't have anything to say. Without getting emotional, I don't have anything to say.